Awesome. So today we will be exploring debate dynamo. What
Okay.
are the techniques through which we can master debate? Okay. Master
Okay.
debate in such a manner that we can leave a real world impact. Why do you think it's necessary for us to leave a real world impact through debate?
Like to inspire others, maybe. Like
Debate is not for inspiring others.
it's
It's a
like from
discussion,
your view.
right?
Yeah.
It's a discussion. Okay, so welcome to Debate Dynamo. So today we will be exploring various techniques that empower us to master the art of debate.
Okay.
So, see, something, words have immense power inside them.
Yeah.
Okay, through
Okay.
words, you can create a real world impact.
Yeah.
Okay, through
Okay.
effective communication and persuasive strategies. So, what do you mean by persuasive strategies?
Like trying to convince some having like some sort of
Trying to
evidence.
convince, right? That
Yeah.
whatever I am saying, that is true. See, first of all, people need to believe you,
Yeah.
right? That, okay, whatever this guy is saying, it is true. Why will people believe you, right? You need
Yeah.
to show that credibility, correct?
Yes.
Understanding debate dynamics. So, debate is more than just arguing. So,
Yeah.
do you believe that there is a difference between argument and debate? If I ask you, what is the
I don't know.
difference between debate and argument? What is your understanding?
Like they're both kind of similar because like in a
Is
debate is like
it?
arguing. Yeah, in a debate like you arguing with somebody like trying to oppose their views.
Argument is a kind of, when you're developing conflict with another individual. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily same. Sometimes our teachers say don't argue, right?
Yeah.
So you cannot
Yes.
say that debate is an argument. So there is difference between
Yeah.
an argument and a debate. Debate is more than just arguing. It's about persuasion and understanding. You cannot
Okay.
say to the other individual that, hey man, whatever you are saying, it's completely wrong. Then it's gonna
Yeah.
result into argument. Yeah? It's
Yes.
about
Yeah.
persuasion and understanding. You need to understand that why the other individual is saying so. And that is the major reason
Yes.
whenever you are going for a group discussion. Let's say you are in charge of a project or you are a project member. You might have some other perspectives. And the other individual has got some other opinions. But that doesn't mean that you are not going to respect what others are going to say, right?
Yeah.
It's about persuasion
Yes.
and understanding. You need to make the other individual believe in whatever you are saying. Remember, we have done
Okay.
something while presenting a speech that, first of all, you need to convince the other person so that he or she believes that whatever you are saying is true. Because if you
Yeah.
yourself are not convinced, then how will you make the other individual believe in whatever you are saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
By grasping the dynamics of debate, you can influence opinions and drive change. The other person might have some other opinions. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But when you master the art of debate, you can make the other person believe that, hey man, what I completely understand that whatever you are saying is true. Okay. But
Okay.
you need to show that other person the other side of a coin. There are two different sides of
Yeah.
a coin, right?
Yes.
Let's delve into the essential elements that make debates effective.
Okay.
So, in order to prepare a recipe, right? Yummy.
Yeah.
You need to put some spices in it. You need some ingredients which is gonna make that recipe, yummy. Likewise,
Yeah.
if you want to make your debate effective, you need to make sure that there are certain essential elements which is gonna leave a real world impact.
Yeah.
Research is your foundation. Successful debaters rely on thorough research.
Yeah.
You need to research on a particular topic, right? For example, let's say if you are saying that, the situation, the economic situation is gonna change drastically, then you need to
Yeah.
make the other person believe that um, this is the logic behind your statement, behind your opinion.
Yeah.
So for that, you need to conduct a thorough research. Then you can make the other person believe that this is something which is not my opinion. Yes, obviously it's my opinion, but
Yeah.
listen, I'm not talking in the air, right?
Yeah.
I'm not talking in the air. This is something which has been established by means of a research.
Yeah.
So for that, you need to go through the journals. You need to go through various articles so that you can gather facts, statistics, and credible sources, which can strengthen
Yeah.
your arguments. How you're gonna prove that whatever you are saying is true? By means of arguments, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And how you are gonna strengthen your argument? By gathering facts, by telling that 99% people have gone through this.
Yeah.
Scientists have conducted research on 60% men, and they have found that these are the things which are taking place in majority of the women. So research is nothing but a strong foundation. For example, you are making pizza, right? For
Yeah.
making a pizza, you need a strong foundation. You need a pizza
Yeah.
base. So on top of that pizza base, you're gonna put cheese, you're gonna put pizza sauce, you're gonna put lots of veggies. But
Yeah.
ultimately, if there is no pizza base, how you're gonna create a pizza, right?
Yeah. You need to like have the ingredients.
Exactly. So research is nothing but that pizza base.
Yeah.
But that pizza base. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gathering facts, statistics, and credible sources strengthen your arguments. Remember, a well-informed debater is a powerful debater.
Okay.
Why do you think a well-informed debater is a powerful debater? Because the other person is gonna believe in whatever you were saying when you're going
Yeah.
to put forward the facts, right? Because you're
Yes.
not talking in the air, you're not randomly, throwing stones in the darkness.
Yeah.
So that is the reason a well-informed debater is a powerful debater.
Yes.
Let's discuss how to effectively gather and utilize information. Okay?
Okay.
Crafting compelling arguments. So,
Yeah.
what are arguments? Arguments are nothing but the logic
Yeah.
behind your
Logic.
opinion. The
Yeah.
reason which is gonna make people believe in whatever you are saying. So your arguments must be clear and compelling. Okay? Focus on creating
Yeah.
strong thesis statement and supporting it with logical reasoning. The strength of your argument can significantly influence your audience perspective. How can you do that? For
You can like
example,
evidence.
you want to give a paper or you want to present a paper on a particular topic, right? You need to do a thorough research. Remember, research is nothing else but the foundation, pizza
Yeah.
base, right?
Yes.
Rebuttals. What do you think are rebuttals?
Like counter arguments. Like
Exactly. For example, you are selling a product, right? You're selling your ideas.
yeah.
At that point of time, the client is saying, oh, these are the features included in your product. You know something? There is a competitor in the market
Yeah.
who is providing me similar kind of services, right?
Yeah.
So why am
Yes.
I gonna proceed forward with you? Why am I gonna sign a contract with you? So then you come
Yeah.
up with the rebuttals. That okay,
Yeah.
I completely understand. It's great to know that they are providing you with similar features, but this is the area where we are gonna travel extra
Better.
miles.
Yeah.
Rebuttals are crucial in debate. They showcase your ability to counter opposing views effectively. Mastering the art of rebuttal involves
Yeah.
listening carefully and responding with confidence and clarity.
Yes.
Remember, it should be a two-way process, okay? You need to
Yeah.
listen very carefully to the other person,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a monologue. It should be a conversation. You need to make it more of that of a two-way conversation. That, okay, I completely understand. You need to
Yeah.
make use of these statements. That's why in a group discussion, you shouldn't, be busy in watch. Anyways, mobile phones are not, will not be allowed anyways.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be busy in constructing your thoughts. You need to listen to what the other students are saying in a group discussion.
Yeah.
Involves listen. So that's why it says mastering the art of rebuttal involves listening carefully and responding with confidence and clarity.
Yeah.
Let's explore some effective techniques. Engaging your audience. How you can engage your audience?
We can like ask them questions, maybe. Like we can like
Exactly, asking questions. And you need to make an eye contact. Okay? You need to make
okay.
use of your hand gestures,
Yeah.
face, eyes. So a successful debate is about connection. You
Yeah.
need to build that emotional connect, right?
Yes.
You know, this is something which I have come across, and I'm pretty sure that you people might have also come across this kind of situation in your day-to-day life.
Yeah.
So a successful debate is about connection, engaging our audience through stories. Remember anecdotes, which
Yeah.
says short, amusing, interesting stories. This is something which we have covered in the speech, parts of
Yeah.
a speech. Remember the pyramid?
Yeah. The pyramid. Introduction, body, and conclusion.
So, in the introduction, if you want to grab the attention of the audience, you make use of hook, right?
Yes.
Now, you can use certain questions to grab the attention of the public. Or you can make use of anecdotes.
Yeah.
Anecdotes are nothing but short, amusing, interesting stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
engaging your audience through stories, questions, and emotional appeals can make your points resonate. This
Okay.
is something which I think of this.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that whatever I have come across, whatever I have experienced, many of you sitting in the crowd might have also experienced the same in your day-to-day life.
Yes.
For example, you're talking about traffic jam,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes.
let's say you are engaged in a group discussion where you are discussing about that in order to increase the productivity, we need to start, work from home. We need to introduce the provisions of work from home for the employees.
Yeah.
So there you want to put across this point that a lot of time is consumed in the traffic jam.
Yeah.
So if an employee is given the opportunity to work from home in that particular scenario, it is going to enhance their productivity, and it's
Yeah.
going to help the organization to achieve their goals. I believe
Yes.
a lot of you sitting in sitting in this crowd or sitting inside this room might have experienced that traffic, being stuck in a traffic jam. I mean, it kills a lot of your,
Time.
productive hours.
Yeah.
So that's how you are building an emotional connect with the audience.
Yeah.
So then they start thinking that, yeah, this guy is saying truth, that lot of our, valuable time, precious time is
Yeah.
wasted in the traffic jam.
Yeah.
Instead of that, if we are given the provision to work from home, then it will help us to save that valuable time of ours, which is
Yeah.
consumed in the traffic jam.
Yeah.
Remember, a captivated audience is more likely to be swayed by your arguments. How can you captivate your audience?
Like trying to resonate with them, like
Exactly. Non-verbal communication.
yeah,
Now, I have a question for you. What do you think is a non-verbal communication?
like sign language.
Okay.
Like,
Remember, we have studied something.
oh yeah, facial expressions.
That's just a part of what we have discussed in the initial
Yeah.
days of our. We talked through our body, right?
Yeah.
Remember, I told you something. Body language adds depth to whatever you are saying.
Yeah.
Whatever, this is the tip of the iceberg. Okay?
Okay.
This is the tip of the iceberg. And this is the body language. So your body language speaks volumes, posture. We have
Yeah.
been using this language since the time we were born. Remember, you have taken the first demo session with me,
Yeah.
where I have introduced the fact that since the time we were born, we have been using this language. And this language is more important than the language we speak.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, your body language speaks volumes, where you are using your hand gestures, your facial expressions, and you are making an eye contact.
Yeah.
So, posture, gestures, and eye contact can enhance your delivery.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you an example. Imagine that you have a gift wrapped in in an attractive gift wrapper. Okay.
Okay.
But so you will be excited, right? Oh my God, what's inside that? It looks so attractive. There must be something, you know,
Side.
there must be something wonderful inside the gift box.
Yeah.
But when you open, you find nothing but a water bottle.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But imagine that there is a shabby gift box, gift wrapper. Okay? It's
Yeah.
not packed properly. But
Yeah.
inside that gift box, um, there might be an iPhone.
Yeah.
But who cares? Oh my
Yeah.
God, this gift wrapper looks so shabby. Why will I bother to open it?
Yeah.
So, your body language is nothing but a gift wrapper,
Yeah.
gift wrap. Okay? A body
Okay.
language speaks volumes. Posture, gestures, and eye contact can enhance your delivery.
Yeah.
Mastering nonverbal communication can help reinforce your message. It adds depth to your message and
Yeah.
establish credibility during a debate.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Credibility means you can build trust with your audience. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
So I have got a pop-up that your meeting is gonna end in 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
once ends, immediately I will be sharing with you the Google Meet link. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
So did you understand what is a non-verbal communication? Where
Yeah.
we are
It's like
not making use of words.
we use like our body and push like
Exactly.
body. Yeah.
Next slide. Adapting to different formats. Debate formats vary widely from formal to informal settings. Formal means you need to be, you need to be in formal shirts. You need to wear
Yeah.
blazers, right? Whenever you are
Yeah.
going for a group discussion to get into universities.
Yeah.
But imagine you are there for the college farewell.
Yeah.
There you can't um, like say there you can't wear blazers and all, right?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
need to be dressed up casually. Imagine that you are getting along with your friends, right? You're going for
Yeah.
a party and you are there in a blazer. Oh
Yeah.
my God, they're gonna think might be this guy is lunatic.
Yeah.
So debate formats vary widely from formal. So when you're involved in a debate, a formal debate, you can't talk like this. Hey man, what's up?
Yeah.
Debate formats vary widely from formal to informal settings. So understanding the nuances of each format allows you to tailor your approach and maximize your impact.
Yeah. Okay.
Real world applications. So debate skills extend beyond competitions. They're essential in leadership. Let's say there are thousands of employees working under you. You are handling a team, right?
Yeah. Yes.
There you cannot be a dictator. You need to be a leader. You
Yeah.
need to understand others' perspectives, others' point of views as well. That
Yeah.
how they're considering this particular project.
Yeah.
Negotiation, right? You are,
Yes.
taking care of a business deal and advocacy.
Yeah.
So, what do you mean by advocacy? Who is an advocate?
Like voicing your opinion. It's like,
You need to make others believe that whatever you are saying is true, right? When you are
yes.
handling, when you are, dealing with a stakeholder, you need to make them believe that you are the right person for this particular project.
Yes.
You, even you can be an advocate of your product as well.
Yeah.
So by mastering these techniques, you can influence policies, drive social change, and make a lasting impact in your community.
Yes.
Influence policies in the sense that, there should be a provision of allowing employees to work from home so that they can save their valuable time. They can maintain a healthy work-life balance. They can spend some time for their families. So
Yeah.
thus you are influencing policies, drive social change,
Yeah.
and make a lasting impact in your community.
Yeah.
Conclusion, your debate journey. As we conclude, remember that mastering debate techniques is a journey. Okay?
Yeah.
You need to
Okay.
embrace growth, stay curious, and continue to refine your skills. Remember, we have explored how refining our speech. So
Yeah.
with dedication, you can become a debate dynamo and create meaningful change in the world. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's have a quick recap on whatever we have learned so far. So I want you to Take
Yeah.
me through whatever we have learned so far in today's
We
session.
learned the debate in today's session, like we learned about the debate dynamo.
Mm-hmm.
We learned like mastering technique, but the real world like impact. And then we learned about like an argument versus a debate. Like arguments are when
Mhm.
you like argue with somebody, like get into like a fight kinda. While a
Okay.
debate is like you like oppose the views of someone kinda.
Okay.
Facts and a powerful and being a powerful like which helps us being a powerful debater. And one of the important things we learn about is crafting compelling arguments and then
Mhm.
a rebuttal, like to counter arguments.
All
Like
right.
a rebuttal is like counter argument, like when you like have like a when you debate like you give like a reason like why your like product is better maybe, and then engaging with your audience like helps like resonate with them. So if you engage with them, like they're more likely to listen, while like and then they'll be captivated. While others like feel like bored kind of like if you
Mm-hmm.
speak and then like follow you, then they might not listen and then they'll get bored. And then we
Okay.
learn adapting to different formats.
So you need to change your approach towards the
Yeah,
debate based on the type of discussion or the kind of debate which you are getting onto.
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
All right. So any questions so far?
None.
No? Okay.
No.
So if you don't have any questions, let me ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why do you think uh, debate has the potential of leaving a real world impact?
You can leave a good world impact by like
No, no, no. The question is that
okay, the
through
question.
debate, how can you leave a real world impact?
You leave a good world impact by like resonating with the audience and like for example like if you like debate and then like many people like follow you, maybe they can like learn from you too, and then they'll use it for like their own debates in the future, like the future generations, maybe like one generation to another, kind of.
Good point. But through debate, you can drive a change in the policy.
Yeah, like when you like
Right? I have
oppose.
given you one example of, work from home.
Yeah,
Remember?
yes,
Okay. So that is the reason debate has the capability to leave a real world impact.
yeah.
Okay. Now, my next question to you is that, mm, why do you think research is necessary to make your debate leave a real world impact?
It's like the what is it again, like the foundation.
Why research is necessary?